I'm Sudipto Haldar. So I did my master's and PhD in animal nutrition. At present, I'm working as a research director for Agrivet Research and Advisory Private Limited, a contract research organization located at Kolkata, India. So at this role, we are working globally with a number of feed additive manufacturers as well as the raw material manufacturers, and we work on a basis that how to produce new products, how to validate the doses, how to optimize the doses, what may be the concept to promote a product in the market, and how to sell the product in the market based on the current findings.
What are the primary challenges currently facing the industry in India?
See, the Indian industry is facing a good number of challenges. The number of challenges, to be honest, that there is no end of challenges that the Indian industry is facing right now. But one of the most important challenges that the Indian industry is going to face in the coming years that will be related to the raw material supply. Perhaps you might be knowing that a policy decision has been taken which says that corn, the major source of energy for the Indian poultry, that is going for the bioethanol production. So if that is the case, in that case, the Indian farmers, the Indian feed manufacturers, they are not going to get enough of corn to produce their feed, because that corn will be made available for the fermenters, the corn fermenters, the alcohol producers. So in that case, what will be the strategy to replace the corn? Because till now there is no good alternative for the corn, not only in India but in many parts of the world. And there will be another point that a lot of DDGs coming out from the corn or from other raw materials that will be coming in the market, and they will be sold like anything, means at rock bottom prices. So in that case, how to utilize those DDGs in the poultry industry, that is going to be a big challenge. So the time has come in a way that everybody should think about that what may be the alternative strategies to find an alternative for the corn, and at the same time how to utilize or make the usage of DDGs to its fullest extent possible. So the main research and the main endeavor should be on this particular aspect.
Let's talk about Agrivet School. What is all about?
Okay, Agrivet School. This is something you can say that the unique venture of our organization. You might be knowing that the Agrivet has started its journey mainly as a contract research organization. We do research in the fields of poultry nutrition, poultry health, poultry genetics, and all these things. But later on, while developing our clientele globally, what we find that there is a need, indeed a great need to train people who are coming into the industry, who are getting involved in the business, but unfortunately they are not having enough of exposure to the industry practices. There are freshers, there are newcomers who are coming to the industry, and to be honest, that a good percentage of them, they do not have the scope to get themselves trained properly in an environment of the industrial practices. So the Agrivet School, it is designed to impart training to the newcomers, to the freshers, as well as to those who are into this industry for say last 10 years or 12 years, and they want to rejuvenate their knowledge. So in this way, the Agrivet School is having a lot of what should I say that modules. One is the poultry business, in which we teach the trainees about the basics of the poultry husbandry, poultry nutrition, the basics of the feed milling, etc. There are some specific courses like on poultry nutrition, where we teach mostly on the poultry nutrition. There are courses on feed milling business, the feed milling technology, and apart from that, we have courses on the poultry health as well as poultry diagnostics. So anybody can join this school. Anybody means those who are into the industry, those who are the freshers, those who are the newcomers, or those who are working in this industry for a long period of time, and they want to rejuvenate their current knowledge. There is no end of ambition, to be honest. But our mission is to develop some strategy, to come up with some solution which actually helps the industry to a great extent. That is our mission, that is our objective, and with this particular goal we are working. I cannot say that how much we shall be successful, but definitely we are working on this. Especially we are working on developing certain solutions which can make this industry at least or help the industry to reduce its reliance on the antibiotics, because you know that antimicrobial resistance and the rampant usage of antibiotic is going to be a menace. So we are trying to develop some database. We are working with some of our collaborators, trying to develop some database that exactly to what extent the antibiotics being used in the poultry industry are really creating the menace or the residues in the finished food, and how much they are going to impact the human health. So in this way, we are trying to find out some solutions, and probably we shall be able to deliver something in next 2-3 years of time.
From your point of view, your knowledge, how India, how your company can help the poultry industry worldwide in terms of research and development?
Well, the point is, it's a very interesting question. You know that, as I said, that Agrivet has a global clientele. To be honest, we work globally for most of the feed additive manufacturers, and we work very closely with their central research and development team. The point is that there are certain findings. For example, very recently we have published one paper in the Journal of Applied Poultry Research, in which we have described the cottonseed meal. Cottonseed meal is generally considered as a protein source, and people are generally looking at it as a replacement for soybean meal. But what we did, that we have simply unfolded a different perspective of cottonseed meal. The fiber in cottonseed meal, that actually is more beneficial than the protein what we have in the cottonseed meal. So we are presenting the cottonseed meal and the fiber-rich cottonseed meal, rather, which is a very cheap source of raw material, a cheap raw material, and to garner the benefit coming out of that fiber, because you know that the fiber finally helps in the development of gut health. So this is a new angle, a new perspective. So if I shall request you to refer to that particular paper, which has come out in the latest issue of the Journal of Applied Poultry Research. So this is one of the aspects. Similarly, since we are doing a lot of work on the replacement for the antibiotics, the gut health, and all these things, so I believe that there are good contributions from Agrivet into the global perspective of poultry health and poultry nutrition.